Hello, ShortMeTina once again from ShortMeTina.com. I have 7 charts that I'm going to go over today. I'm going to kick it off with ticker HEAR. I've been looking at this stock for quite some time. Saw the gap up. This huge run up, I think, was on that Fortnite crave. Stock peaked at around 34.50. I mean, it's moved tremendously this year, right? 2017, the stock was trading around $1 or $2. Again, peaked at 34.50. Folks like to chase. It's interesting. I had one of my premium members reach out to me and say, this is not verbatim, hey, I'm interested in ticker HEAR. I think it can do great things. Should I, what are your thoughts? My thoughts, when I saw, and this was a recent conversation, my thoughts when I saw all this was going on, I said, well, you know what? I wouldn't even look at it until the stock is trading at around, I think my range was like 17 to 20, right? And why is that? Because here you had once resistance, now support. It's back again to being resistance because we're underneath this line here. And actually looking at it, I probably wouldn't even touch this chart until the gap fills at around 18, 19. Now, granted, that might never happen. The gap may not fill, but at least I would have defined my risk. So right now, ticker HEAR, a lot of hype. It needs to kind of settle down right now, and it has not settled in my opinion. What's next? We have TRXC. TRXC, disclaimer, I'm not in ticker HEAR. I'm also not in TRXC. However, I've been bullish on ticker TRXC for quite some time. This highlighted area, in my opinion, was always the best place to go long. Not in this trade, not necessarily because I'm not bullish on it. I am, but because when I was looking at it, it was a little bit too volatile for me, right? I like to get into stocks when they're calm and settle, hold on to them, and then when the volatility comes, I sell into strength. I don't really like to always buy into strength. That's a skill. At any rate, in my opinion, best time to go long was around that $4 mark. I've been calling for a 6 for quite some time. Today we finally did it. Penetrated on above average volume, close at 621. High of the day is 625. Going into tomorrow, there might be a bit of a pullback, right? Expected to pull back to that breakout level of around $6. You probably can see the stock pull back to 580 or 6. That shouldn't scare you. That is healthy price action. If it in fact can pull back to around 5, that 575, 580 area, then I'm confident that the stock is going to go on to do great things. What was my projected price target? Let's see. Hold for a second. Projected price target is this gap here of $8. So sitting at 6, still about 2 to 250 upside, maybe a little bit more. Put TRXC on your watch list. I am still very bullish. What do we have next? Ticker SNAP Snapchat. All right, we have ticker SNAP. Full disclosure, I am long Snap, a bit underwater. I got in around 10. Stock is trading at 913. Very close to all-time lows. Don't like the pricing action, but let's just kind of see how this month plays out and how next month plays out, right? Earnings season is underway. I'm going to start speeding up the video because I don't want it to be too lengthy and I have about a couple more to cover. At any rate, so stock was trading within a range. Range is, let's say, $10.50 to around, generously speaking, let's say $18. That might be a little bit wide, right? So $10.50 to $18 was the range. We broke the range most recently here when the stock dipped below $10.50, right? So that should have been a telltale signal. Get out once it broke the previous all-time lows or the bottom of the range of support of around $10.50. When we broke that, then we kind of tumbled. We're sitting here at 913. We're kind of clustering here, consolidating. Let's see if we dip lower. If we dip lower, it's going to get nasty. But if we can hold on to like this $9 area, things might be good. What else we have for you? I have GLW. And GLW, I like this stock because it's very stable. Not a lot of volatility, and it's very easy to get in because your risk is defined. You're not going to have like those, kind of insane volatile up and down movements. At any rate, rounding bottom, right? We got into this trade premium member pick around 28 to 29. Stock gapped up on great earnings, on volume, consolidated, breaking out, and it seems as though we're going to consolidate around that 35 area. My projected price target is around 44 to 50, so there's still a lot of upside from here. Put ticker GLW on your watch list. Then we have CAT. Caterpillar CAT, when a stock moves, it starts to move again. Our entry came in around the upper 120s. No secrets. I love to buy support. Best thing you can ever do is to buy support. We bought support at around 129 to 130. Took some off when the stock got to like its first level of resistance around 144, but then I knew potentially there was more upside. We're sitting here at 149. My second target is 150, and if we can surpass that hurdle, then I think we can get to 160. So from a buy zone of around 129, 130, that's about 30 points or $30 for each share owned. Stellar pick in the premium member community. I love it. What else do we have? We have ticker TEVA. TEVA, right? If you've been following me for a while, you should know why I'm looking at this stock. Why? Because it's consolidating. I like to buy support. Right now, we've moved away from support. I missed it around September. Would have been an ideal time to go long. Well, you know, you can't dwell on that. You have to move on, right? So we closed today at 24.46. We're running into a little bit of resistance around 25. Let's see how the stock acts around there. Will we break out and fill this gap here of around $30, or will we revert back and head down to 20? I have my thesis, but let's see what the market wants to do. Let's see how this plays out. And I think that's it, because I started off with here. So I think, yeah, that's it. ShortMeTina here from ShortMeTina.com. If you've enjoyed any of these analysis, I did one on ticker GERN, TRXC, Snap, GLW, CAT, Teva. Bullish on all of them with the exception of ticker HEAR. I'm bullish on all, again, with the exception of HEAR. If you enjoyed any part of this video, do two things for me. One, head on over to my YouTube page at ShortMeTina and hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. I do daily videos every single day, with the exceptions of the weekend. Then head on over to ShortMeTina.com, sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support.